Cavs went over the 76ers last night. The Cavs topic of the day is brought to you guys by FanDuel. The NBA season is here, and FanDuel has an offer you don't want to miss. Right now, new customers can bet $5, get $300 in bonus bets if you win. That's right, pick a bet, put down $5, and if it hits, you unlock $300 in bonus bets to use across the app. So what are you waiting for? Visit FanDuel.com/UCSS to download the FanDuel app today and get things started. Guys, Darius Garland made his return to the lineup last night for Cleveland. The Cavs offense looked as good as it has all season, not just from the eye test, but the numbers back it up. G, Earl, Ty, I want to start with you because Darius is your guy. But what'd you make of this new look Cavs offense with their all-star point guard back in the fold?
Before you go, let me just shake your hand.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Shake your hand. Business casual.
I appreciate that.
All right.
All right. It started from the tip. The ball just swings a little bit more when that is kind of crazy.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me start. Listen.
Let me shake your hand.
You got to do the Men in Black.
Yeah, that never happened.
Yeah. It started from when the game started. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Earl, how about you go first?
Y'all out of line, man. This why we don't get this panel, because of y'all. Let's try to be professional here.
There we go. Let's go. You got it.
The very first thing that stood out to me was the floor spacing, right? Like, the floor spacing just looked much better with DG out there, man. I thought overall as a team, they were efficient, and you can see just like his playmaking ability and how it opens up everything for everybody else. It seemed like the Cavs got easier uncontested shots than they did, when he was out. I thought overall, if I was to give him a grade, I'd give him a B+. He struggled from the field, but that's to be expected. He turned the ball over a couple of times, but outside of that, man, he handed out some dimes. He put people in position to have a bigger impact on the overall game, and he was able to get his feet wet and get some buckets himself. So played 26 minutes, came out of it feeling pretty good, looking pretty good. So that's something that you could build off of. I would give Darius a B+ for his season debut.
All right, now you received your turn back. You are now composed. There you go, Ty. What's your thoughts on Darius Garland?
I just think that The Rock definitely got passed around a lot. I think that stop. It got passed around a lot. He found the open man. I think that one of the guys that benefit the most, I seen Sam Merrill get like 2 threes off of his assists. I also seen Jarrett Allen also, for some odd reason, they've always had this good chemistry where like those two guys get the ball, and for some odd reason he can find him. As far as the scoring goes, I knew that he wasn't going to come out there and drop 20 in the first game. I mean, that takes some time to get your rhythm back, but it was nice to see him knock that tray down early in the game to kind of get himself going. And it's just the offense, everybody just, you could tell like people are getting their shots. Like it didn't, yes, Donovan finished with a bunch of points, but to me it didn't come off as the Donovan show. Like it was like other guys with Mobley was hitting Trey. You got all these guys coming in and out of the lineup being productive, and I just thought it was just good to see that ball just swing around.
Yeah, the reason I shook your hand earlier is because I've come to the conclusion, I'm a person that's been hard on Darius Garland, right? Especially the last 2 seasons, it turns out, he was injured. He didn't perform up to standard. It just seems like he was always wanting a little more. We wanted a little more. When we needed him, he wasn't there. Now, listen, he can't control that. He had surgery on his toe. But one thing that I have to say is, even though he had 8 points, even though he didn't have a great shooting night, the thing that was readily available from the get-go and from the jump street was the simple fact that the offense worked. When you take him out of the offense, and when you have other guys trying to fill in that role, Donovan is great. We'll get to him in a moment. But the ball movement and the way that they go about getting the ball, and the ball has energy, I always look at how much your bigs get involved. Anytime Jarrett Allen got 20-plus points, that means somebody is getting him involved.
Him and Evan both took 17 shots.
Man, Jarrett Allen pulled a trade twice.
Right.
The first one I was like, I hit the chat like, did Jarrett Allen just pull it? I mean, with conviction. It wasn't no thought about it. Like, I've been doing this.
The first one was end of shot clock.
No, it was 4 seconds left. He had time.
He caught it in the corner.
What about the second one?
There's no excuse.
All right.
Outrageous.
Okay.
And you know what's funny? I tweeted this out last night, Ty. The Cavs in the first quarter had their best offensive quarter of the season. I would argue they had two of their best offensive possessions they've had all year in DG's first stint. 41 points. They got to the rim more. They took fewer threes. We could clearly see two things that led to their offensive explosion. You tell me what you believe had more impact. Darius' return or Jarrett Allen taking 2 threes?
Well,
I don't know.
Listen, what's crazy is, remember last week we was talking about how like the old school center don't work no more.
Yeah.
And we literally brought up Andre Drummond's name.
Yeah.
Andre Drummond hit a tray last night. I
with a
was
straight face. And then was like,
yeah, he definitely did do that. I'm like, oh, see?
Man, we all know what happened to Jarrett when we played the Knicks. And then I think Mike brought it up. You know, he kind of like Kenny Atkinson kind of got in his ass after that game. The next night, the next game against the Brooklyn Nets. Remember when he had the put back dunk or the dunk and he came down the court and he was flexing?
Yeah.
Ever since he did that flex after that dunk, Jarrett Allen been a different man when he out there, man.
Secretly, I've been DMing him and saying High School Musical is terrible.
like he's
been sending him hit him up. He been sending him hit him up.
I got to get him fired up for the game.
He's been tapering. He tapered his fro. It looked like he got lined up in the back a little bit.
I'm trying to make, he need to go ahead and break that thing.
Listen, all jokes aside, when Darius Garland is in, the spacing is different. And when you're a big, McNuggets, you know this. When you're a big and you're a guy that's a glue guy or a glorified garbage guy who needs to play defense, bring energy and intensity and hit the boards and block shots, sometimes you can find yourself running up and down the court 3, 4, 5, 6, 25 possessions in a row. The ball never gets to you. The ball never touches your hands. And so when you get guys involved early, like a Jarrett Allen, and they get an opportunity, they feel more involved in the game, and that boosts and it improves their defensive effort. They block more shots. They do more things. Also, I started to see this as well. Darius Garland also helps guys like Sam Merrill. I love the fact Sam Merrill, when it's on a transition, he's running right to the 3-point line. And so now you got an opportunity where now Darius Garland can either finish at the rim or at least put pressure on the defense or kick it to Sam Merrill. And they had a lot of hockey assists moving the ball around too.
Yeah, they did.
Real quick, we talked yesterday in the show about when Darius comes back, it should make everyone else kind of fall into their own role, right? Everyone plays something they're more traditionally accustomed to playing. We talked about, and Jason mentioned yesterday, the Cavs were attempting the second fewest shots within 5 feet, so shots at the rim in the league behind only Boston. They were averaging 22 shots at the rim. Last night, 32. A 10% jump. That puts them from 28th in the league or 29th in the league up to around 12, 13, depending on the rest of the results from last night. So a significant increase. Tyvus, you mentioned with Jarrett Allen, you may have to talk smack about High School Musical before the game to get him engaged, right?
Fact.
Well, Donovan had an incredible game last night. And in case anyone missed it, this is what Donovan said inspired him to have his best offensive performance of the year. Let's hear from Donovan after last night's win.
I wouldn't put the game that I had based on the court. This kid pissed me off today. I was playing 2K. I've been playing 2K for like 2 hours, and I told him too. I was like, wait, just wait. And he just called me washed up. He called me a bunch of things, but I love it. You know what I mean? He said he ain't seen a highlight from me in a minute, and I just told him, all right, we'll see. He said, tell me to go to sleep. Like he was going in. So this game was for that kid or grown man, whoever that was. But so I appreciate you. I told him I'd give him a shout out too. So that's what tonight was.
Hey Donovan, do you remember the 2K Trash Talker's username?
I didn't want to give him that. I'm not going to give him all that. No, I'm not giving him that much attention. But he knows who he is. It was a long game, long discussion. We were going back and forth. He probably clipped it too, so it might be on the internet or somewhere. But I made sure that I gave him his props for that. I appreciate it.
All right, son. Well, I'm going to say that might be true, but that's not all the way why he went off. First of all, them kids,
they ruthless. They
crazy
mean, bro.
on the
They are mean,
like,
bro.
especially on 2K and Call of Duty, like, they are disrespectful. So sometimes you got, like Kendrick, you got to pop out and show people sometimes.
Yeah.
So this might be a little true. But really, there's only one thing that really motivates a man, especially when you're playing basketball, to go out and just ball. Coco Jones was at the game last night, ladies and gentlemen. And I
She was in the
seen a
building.
picture of her on Twitter or X. All I can say is, I see you, bro. I see you. That's one of the ones that you just stop and you just salute a man. That right there, that's a woman right there. If Coco Jones showed up to my games,
Here we go.
Heisman,
Uh-oh.
DPOY.
What?
That's what I'm just telling you the truth.
This is wild work.
Just saying.
This is crazy.
Rose Bush, I had nothing to do with this.
Y'all know
I
I'm not
wasn't
lying.
even here.
That's like Rihanna showing up to the game. You gonna be like, Rihanna at the game?
I will say this. I'm gonna talk to you about this.
Shout out to my lovely wife. Too.
Yeah. Shout out to her. Yeah, she got that. She not. Gonna
I didn't
play
say
with
I
you.
was gonna get with her.
She not gonna play with you.
Just said that
It's gonna cost you.
he said it's gonna cost.
Yo.
Now, I will say this. I think it's disrespectful, and can we say this out loud? The talk, and I know what y'all feel. I get it. The Evan Mobley over Donovan Mitchell, for them to win a championship, he has to become the best player. He has to be. That ain't happening, folks.
Y'all know how I feel about
That is not happening. And it's no knock against Evan Mobley. It's just a knock against how we underestimate the value of what Donovan Mitchell is and how good he is.
No,
he
we don't.
is one of the. Well, you don't.
I
I'll
don't.
give you that.
I don't.
But this notion that Evan Mobley has to be he cannot be better than Donovan Mitchell. It's not possible. It's just not. Like I was mad. I was sitting there. I was looking at the TV like, hold on.
Where was you when I said this a week ago in the chat?
Hold on. I said, hold on now. There's no way he's getting that off, ever. This dude.
Look at it.
Look at him. He's just doing what he wants to. This dude is one of the most talented guards under 6'2" to ever play in the NBA.
It's the efficiency as well. Like, that's the most efficient 46-point game I think I might have seen in quite some time. You shoot 15 to 21 from the field, including 6 3-pointers, and then you find a way to hand out 8 dimes at the same time.
You don't think Evan could pull that?
No. That's
All
God.
15 to 21?
That's God.
He ain't going 15 to 21. You crazy?
Like, look at the efficiency, though. And what's crazy is, this is how you could tell, like, when it's time for him to flip that switch and be this bucket getter to get us to where we need to be to win games. He can do that, but he also know how to pick those moments when to get others involved. We talk about early on in the game when we talk about Darius Garland knocking down that early 3. Donovan passed open a wide open jump shot just to get Darius involved early on and get him going. And we talk about him being a selfless superstar. We talk about all these different components to who Donovan Mitchell is. Like, having that gauge of your teammates and when to go and when to get others involved, et cetera, like, it takes a whole lot more than just, checking these boxes on the court to be that dude. He that dude, man.
McNuggets, out of curiosity, what is
Yes.
what is Donovan shooting from the free throw line right now? If you tell me 90%,
I can pull it up for you right now. Hold on.
he hit the 50, 40, 90 club.
Now remember.
He's shooting the best he's ever shot in his career, so it would not surprise me. From the free throw line, he is 82% right now.
Dang.
So let me
50, 40,
let me
90 club.
remind y'all. I got laughed out of the building when I was told. I said, man, Donovan Mitchell is a legit MVP candidate. They was like, you got SGA. There's no.
Do you see what Luke is doing right now?
I don't care.
Luke, you ready for this?
I don't care. You don't see all these C's on my hat?
They showed this on the broadcast last
Right.
night, and I'm looking up what Luka did right now. He was the first player through 4 games to ever average 40 points, 10 rebounds, 7 assists.
Yeah, that's
through,
crazy.
Through 4 games. So pull up Donovan's numbers real quick.
That's crazy.
Steve,
That's
let's pull up
ridiculous.
Donovan's numbers.
That's crazy.
Donovan has been incredible. Let me preface. He has been incredible. Steve, you want to take this full. Luke is averaging 40, 10, and 7.
Jesus.
See,
Jesus.
You see what I'm saying?
Wait.
It ain't
Whoa,
done.
wait.
It ain't done.
40. You took 40 points, 10 rebounds, and 7 assists.
Yes.
Last night, his average.
He averaging that.
So after 5 games, so he played last night, he's averaging 40, 11, and 9.2 right now. That was after last night.
but he got the bad
is
body
wild.
though.
That's no, he don't.
No, he in shape
He in
now.
shape
Listen,
now.
Luka ain't fat no more.
Listen. During the season, I need to see him play a whole what's the name? I don't want no calf strains.
Oh, what?
I don't want no back
He
injuries.
just came back from injury.
Well, listen, I'm just saying. Technically, the Lakers gonna have to win a lot of games. They better be in the lead with 50, 60 games.
Well,
and he gonna have to play a lot of games.
To be fair, he has to have those stats right now for the Lakers to win.
Facts.
Because hey, Austin Reeves doing his thing, but
Yeah, I don't know.
Bron is
They-
not there right now. So
They got a bunch of. They got.
Hey, Mike, I
the
got a question
Backstreet
for you.
Boys.
I'm
over
about
there
to say
cooking.
they definitely got
What up,
the.
bro?
So I was thinking about this, bro, and I wanted to see, about a 10-game sample size. We ain't at 10 games yet, but you look at Donovan Mitchell's numbers, you look at his usage rate, you look at everything that he's doing early on this year.
Don't say nothing crazy.
And I ain't finna get crazy.
Okay.
today. Last year, we both know like he sacrificed a lot for the benefit of others to kind of step up and do what they needed to do, and it didn't turn out the way that we all thought it should turn out. Do you think any of that has to plays a part into how early like he flipped that switch? Because me and like he been told to sit down somewhere since like August, right? And it just seems like he's in mid-season form already.
He's shooting at a pace that's unsustainable, frankly. Listen, he's shooting 58% from the floor.
That's crazy.
For his career, he's a 44% shooter. He's shooting 46% from three on 9.5 attempts per game. He's a 37 career three-point shooter.
He's locked in.
He
is
shoot 9.5
seeing-
trays a game.
Yeah, and he's making almost 50%. He's been absurd.
Jeez.
I think numbers are going to go down just because right now he's on an absolute heater, and there's nothing wrong with that. I just think long-term, like, that's unsustainable numbers. A guard that shoots at his volume has never shot 58% from the floor. That's like Giannis numbers. Like, frankly, and Giannis doesn't shoot jump shots, so think about it like that. But right now, he's seeing the game as,
Giannis turnaround game winner. What you talking about?
oh, my God.
I don't know what you
I did
talking. What are
brought
you
it up. I
talking
did to
about?
myself.
You
Hands
did
up.
it.
I don't even know why
That's
you
my
did it,
bad.
man. You did
No,
it.
that's my bad. I apologize. But the reality is, like,
disrespect.
Donovan's playing as good as he ever has in his career. Earl, his usage is lower than it's ever been. And more importantly, Donovan said last night, I'm not trying to attack the rim and finish vertically like I have in the past. My body does not have the ability to sustain the wear and tear of trying to finish over guys. Now he's getting to the rim less, but he's getting to the paint more. So he's in that mid-range area, and you watch him do the little sham god move, the crab dribble, whatever you want to call that little scoop he does, that gets to his floaters. Over the long run of the season, Donovan taking 50 floaters as opposed to trying to jump into a big man and finish through contact is going to be very beneficial to withstanding this level of play and avoiding any soft tissue injuries, any major injuries, because he's playing smarter than he ever has. And if he's shooting like he is right now, the number is going to be absurd. He's on pace for another All-NBA first-team caliber season. So
the only question is, are we going to move him ahead of Kyrie Irving in terms of the pantheon of the Cavs?
When he win a championship,
he's got to win something first.
I'm just, you know what I'm saying, I'm looking at player for player.
The greatest shot in Cavs history.
I'm just saying, you know.
Player for player.
Like, it's skill for skill. Is he better than Kyrie Irving?
No.
You don't think he's better than Kyrie?
Man, no.
What you got to say, 4-5?
No.
Listen, man.
You got the 4-5 on you?
Skill
man.
for skill over
Skill for
Kyrie.
skill.
No.
Kyrie Irving, and this is no shade to Spider my guy. Kyrie Irving is probably one of the most skilled basketball players I think I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, my entire life. I think it's disrespectful that somebody in the Cleveland Cavaliers uniform even gets the opportunity to don a number 2 jersey. Like, that should be retired. Like, should nobody be wearing that?
So you standing on business. I ask you a question. Who you got, Spider or Kyrie?
Right now the top three is LeBron, Kyrie, Spider.
Okay. I like what you said.
Let's ask Zach Jackson, because Zach low-key's a hoops head, even though he breaks it down the ground. We're going to bring Zach in.